Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we have a dessert for you guys that's made with just fruits and nuts, very clean. It's a raw cashew strawberry cheesecake. Keep watching. All right guys, so let's start with the ingredients as we always do. This recipe actually has two parts to it, the crust for the cheesecake and the filling. So let's start with the crust. We have some dates that will actually help the crust to stick together. We have some pecans that you can substitute for walnuts or almonds. And we'll be doing a pinch of salt. And these ingredients will be processed or combined in the food processor, and that will form the crust as you'll see later. Then for the filling, we have these cashews. This is 1.5 cups of cashews that have been soaking in water overnight. This is truly the longest and probably hardest part of the recipe. The rest of it is very, very simple, as you'll see. Then we have some coconut oil and some raw honey that will be boiling in a pot together. Some vanilla for flavor. And our fruit of choice is strawberries for this recipe. We've tried this recipe various times. It's something that I enjoy making, and I've actually tried it with raspberries before and also cocoa powder to give it a chocolate flavor. So it's something you can experiment with depending on what you would like to try. But that is it for the ingredients. Let's get started. All right, so we're gonna be starting with our crust first, and we're gonna be using this food processor to chop everything together and form the crust. The other thing that you will need is your springform pan. We have this little baby 7-inch springform pan for our cheesecake. If you want a bigger cheesecake, you'll need more ingredients, but that's up to you. So let's go ahead and start. We have our pecans here, so we're gonna throw that in. Our dates, again, this is gonna help everything stick together. So if you know dates, they're pretty sticky. And we have our salt. So we're just gonna be doing 1/4 teaspoon of this. So we're gonna just put this or use a pulse function on this food processor just a few times to get it to the consistency that we want. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. There we go. Okay. Power, that would help. Let's check the texture. So you see that there. And what you want to make sure of, if you want, you can just take a little bit out in your hand, like so. And if everything kind of sticks together and molds together in your hand like that, then that means you are done. So we're going to take our springform pan here and take our crust mixture and just pour it in there. And what you want to do now is just press everything down to form your crust. Now we're moving on to the filling, and the first thing that you need to do for the filling is heat up your honey and your coconut oil in a pan. So we have 1/3 cup of our honey that we're gonna pour in here. Again, this is a natural sweetener, so everything about this is very natural. It's very good for you. Nothing, no sugars, nothing processed. You know that you're doing well for your body eating this. And we have our coconut oil, 1/3 cup as well. And you're just gonna mix this together or whisk it in your pot until the coconut oil's melted, well melted. So as you see, our coconut oil is melted and now it's ready to go. So what we're doing now is, oops, sorry about that. We are putting our coconut oil and honey mixture into our Vitamix here. You do need something very strong to make your filling because you want it to come out creamy as a regular cheesecake would. So if you have something that's powerful, that's what you'll need for this filling. We have our cashews that we've strained. This is 1.5 cups, sorry. So we're gonna pour this in here. And because they have been soaked overnight, they're gonna be a lot easier to to mix and to get that creamy texture that we want. So we are doing 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And if you guys know, cheesecake normally has like an acidic kind of taste to it. We don't usually add this because Kevin is not a huge fan of the acidic flavor, but we're gonna add just a little bit. Usually it's, you know, you can do about 2 whole lemons. So we're just gonna do a little bit of that just to make it cheesecakey, if that's the word. I just made that word up, but all right. So we have everything in there. We are gonna leave the strawberries for a little bit later because it's gonna be 2 layers. So the first layer is just gonna be the more natural cashew flavor, and then afterward we're gonna add the second layer of the strawberry flavored. So let's go ahead and mix this. All right guys, so you see here, we are done with our cashew mixture, cheesecake mixture, and this is perfect, the perfect texture that we were looking for. This is how you wanna make sure it comes out. It's thick, but enough that you can pour it into your cheesecake pan here, which is what we're gonna do. So to make the 2 layers, first we're gonna pour in a little bit. I would say about half or about 2/3 of this. So I'm gonna try to use my best judgment here and get it out. Okay, let's see how that comes out. And we're just gonna spread it over our crust that we have laid out already. So you do want that coverage, you know, that goes all over the crust. So you need more of the mixture in there, go ahead and add it. If not, then you can move on to step 2. We're gonna do a little bit more. So we have our first layer of the cheesecake in the pan, and you should have a little bit left over of the original mixture. We're gonna put that back on our mixer here, and this is where we add the strawberries so we can get that strawberry top layer of the cheesecake. So we'll add that. That's a cup of strawberries that we have here. Again, you can use cocoa powder. We've tried that in the past. It came out really good. Or raspberries or blueberries. So let's go ahead and mix this. Our last and final part of this recipe, we mixed the strawberries in our original batter. So this is what we have now. And this is gonna be the top layer of our cheesecake. It'll probably be more of this than the bottom layer, but that's okay. Again, you want to spread it around to make sure the whole pan is covered. Now you have a beautiful cheesecake. And this is going to go in the freezer for about 30 minutes before serving, or if you have more time, you can put it just in the fridge for about an hour, 2 hours. So let's go ahead and let that sit so it doesn't completely come off when you take the spring form off, and we'll be back with the taste test.
There you have it, guys. A perfect slice of strawberry cashew cheesecake. Did I say it right?
Nah, you kind of got it right. Raw cashew strawberry cheesecake.
All right.
Close enough.
Taste test?
Sorry. All right, let's do the taste test.
Ooh, let me get some more crust with the pecans. I thought we were going to cheers.
I got 2, Igor.
Wow. Wow. Whoa.
I surprised him. Yay.
More, it's really good. Now, I'm not doing Just doing this for the video. It's really good.
And this is actually the what, third, fourth time that we're making this. So the fact that he was surprised by it is a great sign.
So we made this with cacao powder or cocoa
The last
powder.
one we did, yeah.
We made this with raspberry, but if you want to listen to my suggestion, it goes best with strawberries. Raspberries was a little more acidic, but again, that's only my opinion.
Yeah.
If you like your desserts a little more acidic, by all means go for the raspberry or something a little more sour. But
yeah, this is very balanced actually. It's amazing actually with the strawberry. Oops, almost lost it.
Right word. It's a perfect balanced cheesecake.
Yeah.
It's not oversweet. The crust is nice and crunchy. It's also gooey at the end. The cashew is so creamy, like it's unbelievable. And strawberries, it's just like an icing on top. It's great.
The cashews are the star ingredient of this recipe.
Cross that. You are.
Aww. So
That means
sweet.
I get an extra slice, right?
You get the whole thing.
Okay.
You can take it with you. But anyway, guys, this was great. I want you guys to try it. Please don't drop it because then you get no more cheesecake for the rest of your life.
That's true.
But it's great. It's healthy. It's light. I think it's a dessert that the whole family will enjoy. The kids, adults, grandparents, great-grandparents.
If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing so we can continue to grow our channel. The recipe to this amazing cheesecake is in the description below. Also, the links to our social media. So please follow us. Leave your comments in the comment section below. And until next time, be well and stay safe. Peace.
Bye, guys.
Stop eating.